Hey,
Oh, we're live.
Drew Strickland, we're live. Hey, this is the crazies have taken over the asylum here because Pamela is not here. You drew Short Straw and you got me to chat with. So how you doing, Drew?
I'm doing great. Thanks, Nick. Thanks
Fabulous.
for taking on Pamela's role since she had to bail.
Yeah, she has a picture of me that's kind of compromising, so I kind of have to do this stuff. So this is the Autumn Thriller Challenge. Hopefully people tuning in are either in the midst of it or about to be in the midst of it. It lasts for, what is it, like 10 weeks long, goes right into November, so there's plenty of time. So if you've not jumped in yet, there's still plenty of time to jump in. And this week is featuring our buddy here, Drew. Drew, which two books are you do you have in the Reader Challenge?
We've got the two books. I've got Her Deadly Homecoming, which is by me and my author friend Tony Urban. Can I lift it? Ooh, look at that.
Oh yeah, look at you go.
I got him props. I know. And then we've got Buried in the Backwater, which is book one in my Sheriff Elvin Halley series.
Nice.
Fantastic series, if I do say so myself.
I agree wholeheartedly. And I think it's validated by the fact that you sell a ton of those books. So congrats.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So the way this works, if you haven't been here or listened in before or come across the Autumn Thriller Challenge, is there's a group of us that got together, buddies, all the fellow authors, and we've each put two books in, and the challenge is to read the books. So it's really easy. Read the books, go to the website. There's links all over the internet about it. And then there's, you can get a checklist. The checklist, you check off which books you've read. And a common question is, hey, what if I've already read, we got a fan of Drew Strickland who's read everything that Drew's ever put out. Hey, I've already read those books. That's okay. If you've already read them, it's the honesty system. You just put a check mark next to it. And then a big thing is to post on social media and use the hashtag Autumn Thriller Challenge. And every time you do that, you get bonus points, which we go on and monitor. And what do they win, Drew? Do you know what they win?
You get books that are not part of the challenge.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's right. So there's
really selling it here.
No, that was good. You got it. $200 gift card is a main prize plus signed books. And then I think second prize signed books. And then there's another, ebooks, a set of ebooks. So there's plenty of prizes to win. And the as Drew mentioned, the books that are going out of prizes are not the books that are in the challenge. So it's a bonus. So you get books that you potentially have not read yet. And do you remember what your bonus book is, Drew?
I do. It is my standalone psychological thriller, A Secret Worth Keeping.
Nice.
That's it.
I like the spade.
Oh, yeah.
That's a shovel to most people.
It's a shovel to me. So
yeah.
I'm not fancy.
Cool. So, yeah. So if you enter the challenge, it's easy. Go to the website. You can find it through the hashtag Autumn Thriller Challenge. Go to any one of our social media sites and you'll come across posts on there that have the link to get you into the website that explains everything. And the great thing is all these books are, now, Drew, most of yours are in Kindle Unlimited, aren't they?
Yep, all of my books are in Kindle Unlimited.
Perfect. So if you're in Kindle Unlimited, you just go grab the books, read them. You can always request them through your local library. And generally speaking, if you find a nice librarian in there, and most of them are lovely people, they will try and get that book in there for you so you can read it through a library. You can listen to it on audiobook. Drew, most of your stuff's on audio, isn't it? Not?
Yeah, all the audiobook. Well, yeah, no, everything that's in the challenge is on audio. And not only is it on Audible, but you can get it through libraries and everywhere else for the audiobooks.
What's that system through the library that you get audiobooks? There's a name for it.
There's two different ones. There's Overdrive and there's, Hoopla. I want to say is Libby.
Libby. That's the one I was trying to think of. Libby. Yep. So plenty of ways to get them. So you can always buy them. And we are not opposed to you buying our books because it's sort of how we make a living. But there are lots of other ways where you can get them really economically, and that goes for everyone that's in the challenge. So there's 7 of us times 2 books. That's 14. I had to think about it to do the math. And So there's 14 books to read. So that's quite a lot, but there's like, there's 9 weeks overall that you have to do it in. And we have plenty of weeks left. This goes through November the 16th. So there's plenty of time to catch up if you're new to it, jumping in. What am I
Why
forgetting,
did Pamela
Drew?
say 30? I don't know. Pamela was saying 36 there.
She
Did you see
is.
the comment?
She's loitering. She's
Pamela.
Pamela Math. Oh, yeah. Pamela's had a challenge with some math lately. But to be fair to Pamela, she's in France, which is confusing right off the bat. And her home is surrounded by fires back in the mountains, which is absolutely terrifying. So she's not been sleeping a whole bunch and working full time and all the things. So she's forgiven on the math front. So that's it, people. Dive in. Hashtag Autumn Thriller Challenge. Post lots of stuff. And in the comments, we have someone saying, "I am an Elven fan." That's not Creatures with Funny Ears. Is it? You actually have a different version of Elven, don't you, Drew?
That is right. That's the sheriff in my Sheriff Elven Halley series. So I have 7 books in that series, and he's a small town in West Virginia. It's the fictional county of Dupre. And a lot of shenanigans happen there. And
shenanigans.
If it were real life, it would be very deadly place.
Yeah, bad. The worst town to live in America.
So many killers and crimes happening in this place, but it's fun. And I like to think of it as like Justified meets Longmire or Joe Pickett.
Nice, great
Justified vibe, but better, which is quite the compliment, Pamela. Thank you.
That is, yeah. Justified's pretty darn good. So, I have a question. So, you write these books with Tony Urban, who's a buddy of yours, and how many books in that series?
In that series, there are 6, and we are working on the 7th one right now.
Brilliant. How often do they come out?
Those come out. We're probably down to we're slower working together, so probably about 1 a year right now. We'd like to step that up, but we'll see how that goes. And that's Carolina McKay thriller. She's a private investigator, also starting in West Virginia. However, she does branch out since she gets around with her private investigation.
Her investigating things.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, this is a great way to dive into both those series, so you'll get hooked on them. Believe me, they're fantastic books by our man Drew here. And remember, Autumn Thriller Challenge, Autumn Thriller Reader Challenge, to give it its full title. And you can find it anywhere on our social media sites. And go on over to the website. It explains all the details of what you have to do. It's actually really, really simple. It's just read books, check off marks on a list, and potentially win prizes. So Teresa, looking forward to reading them. Thank you very much, Teresa. And thanks for joining us, Drew, for our little live stream here. And we'll see everyone soon.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.